Well, guys, man, we're going to shift the focus, man. We got to talk about the viral video that the Cleveland Browns social media and the Cleveland Browns organization put out of Shedeur Sanders. And guess what, guys? Cleveland media, Cleveland insiders are hush on the video that the Browns dropped on their official Cleveland Browns page. You are now tuned into a brand new episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. Well, guys, man, we got to get off into it, man, because the Cleveland media and these insiders, they're hush on the viral video that has surfaced of Shedeur Sanders on the Cleveland Browns website. And we're going to talk about it right after this.
Let me put you on game. These other podcasts out here talking that shit, but ain't repping the same. It's my bro K-Sap. Chopping up topics for your optics. From politics to your top hits. Tune in, you gotta watch this. Exclusive material for your radio, stereo, pumping high definition. Stop what you doing and listen. We smashing all competition. You better jump on this wave. Somebody pass me a mic. Man, I got something to say.
Well, guys, man, you know I got something to say, man. Things are pretty interesting, man, in Berea, as they say. The Cleveland media and these Cleveland insiders, they want to go on record to say all these things about Shedeur Sanders in a negative light. But anytime something positive comes out about Shedeur Sanders or anything that Shedeur Sanders does positive, they want to sweep it up under the rug. Now, when I say sweep it up under the rug, let's take a step back. Because what Shedeur Sanders did against the Las Vegas Raiders in his first NFL start, he won the football game. And that was the first rookie quarterback in Browns history to win a opening game that they started in since 1996. But they swept that under the rug. It didn't matter to them. They wanted to pick out all the negative stuff that Shedeur Sanders did. They didn't want to give him no grace for all the wonderful stuff that he did. And then we'll go to the Tennessee Titans game. The first rookie quarterback since Joe Burrows did it, as a rookie, to throw for over 360 yards, 3 passing touchdowns, and a rushing touchdown. But they want to sweep that under the rug. All that stuff don't matter. Everything that the Cleveland Browns media and the insiders talk about is all the negative stuff. All the stuff about anybody but Shedeur. We've sat here and listened to it countless and countless times about every quarterback that they wanted to come in that building that never showed up to replace Shedeur Sanders. It never happened. And Shedeur Sanders right now has the title of quarterback one. And the reason I say that is because he ended the season as a starter. And that's his title, QB1, until further notice. And now that Todd Monken is the head coach, Todd Monken has been doing a lot of promotion of Shedeur Sanders, saying a lot of good things about Shedeur Sanders. But the Cleveland media can't accept that because they want everybody but Shedeur Sanders. Now, we're going to take it a step further. Shedeur Sanders was seen with Todd Monken when he was brought in as the head coach, when Todd Monken had that encounter with Shedeur, talking about, we tried to draft you last year with the Baltimore Ravens. It's a full circle moment because Todd Monken is the head coach of the Cleveland Browns. And he thinks highly of Shedeur Sanders. His introductory press conference, he wasn't afraid to say his name. He told everybody about Shedeur's attributes and all kinds of stuff. And the sources that these Cleveland media insiders have are dried up. Kevin Stefanski is no longer in the building. So where are they getting their information? They don't have no information, so they want to talk negative about Shedeur. So this is almost like a gut punch to the Cleveland media and these Cleveland insiders, because the Cleveland Browns, on their X account and on their website, have been promoting Shedeur Sanders. They dropped a heartfelt message about Shedeur Sanders' travel to the NFL. So let's take a look at the video that has been causing a stir and is causing the Cleveland media to stay hush. So let's sit back and let's enjoy this beautiful illustrated video that has surfaced and now has gone viral, but the Cleveland media fails to talk about it. Let's take a look.
Trinity Christian High School in Texas, with Dion calling the offense, Shedeur led his team to a state championship while developing the calm, controlled style that would define his game. That approach carried over to college. Across 2 seasons at Jackson State, Sanders posted a 23-3 record as a starter, becoming one of the most efficient age. Shedeur learned what preparation, accountability, and confidence demand, and how necessary they are if you're going to stay in the bright. To say Shedeur Sanders arrived in the NFL with high expectations would be an understatement, but that's nothing new for this Browns quarterback. Football has always been a part of Sanders' life. His father, Dion, is a member of both the Pro Football and College Football Hall of Fame, and from an early age, Shedeur learned what preparation, accountability, and confidence demand, and how necessary they are if you're going to stay in the bright lights.
A lot of people don't understand it's a lot more adversity than you think, just even being the son of Shedeur Sanders.
At Trinity Christian High School in Texas, with Dion calling the offense, Shedeur led his team to a state championship while developing the calm, controlled style that would define his game. That approach carried over to college. Across 2 seasons at Jackson State, Sanders posted a 23-3 record as a starter, becoming one of the most efficient quarterbacks in college football. In 2022, he was named SWAC Offensive Player of the Year, but he craved a bigger stage. In 2023, Sanders took his game to Colorado and changed the program's trajectory. Over 2 seasons, he rewrote the school's record book, finishing his career as Colorado's all-time leader in passing touchdowns. In 2024, he posted a 165.9 passer rating and earned Big 12 Offensive Player of the Year honors. The NFL draft didn't go as anyone expected, least of all Shedeur. But he stayed ready, and when the call came from the Browns with the 144th pick, Sanders knew he'd found an opportunity. Draft position only defines where the journey starts. Down that road, learning the NFL game, staying prepared, and striking when the moment was right. By the end of the year, in 8 games, Shedeur threw for 1,400 yards and 7 touchdowns and was named to the Pro Bowl as a reserve. To decompress off the field, Shedeur trades one stage for another, expressing himself through music. It's another reflection of confidence built through preparation. The only attention he's truly seeking is to the details.
Now, you guys seen that very well orchestrated and detailed video that the Cleveland Browns dropped on their social media. And this is what I want y'all guys to really pay attention to when I say this. They all call us Shedeurians, right? But one thing about this video, the Shedeurians didn't drop this video. I didn't make this video up. I don't think G. Bush made the video up. I don't think Big Snacks made the video up. I don't think FB Tings made the video up. I don't think Money Main made the video up. The video was published by the Cleveland Browns. So what does that tell you guys? That tells you that the Cleveland Browns are promoting Shedeur Sanders as QB1 going into 2026, regardless if the Cleveland media like it or not. You have to accept it. This is the Cleveland Browns quarterback of the future, Shedeur Sanders. So the Cleveland Browns took time in publishing this video, which has now hit the surface, and a lot of us YouTube content creators are talking about it. But there's one group, the Anybody But Shedeur group, they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about the good things, the positive things that are shown about Shedeur Sanders on his road to the NFL. They want to talk all the negative stuff, saying Shedeur can't do this, Shedeur can't do that, Shedeur can't read playbooks, he can't read defenses, he don't know how to watch film. He is the worst thing since sliced bread because the analytics and advanced analytics say so. But when something comes out from the Cleveland Browns social media and their website, and they're promoting things like this, everybody wants to run and hide. Don't nobody want to talk about it. They still want to focus on the negative stuff surrounding around Shedeur Sanders. They don't give Shedeur Sanders no grace. Anything Shedeur Sanders does that's in a positive light, that looks as he's doing something great on the football field, they won't acknowledge it. They want to acknowledge the bullshit, and they want to slander him, and they want to talk about all the stuff that they heard instead of evaluating him from what they see. And that's the problem. So the Cleveland Browns organization as a whole see good things in Shedeur, because if they didn't see good things in Shedeur, they would have never published that video. And that video speaks volumes, because that is a great testament to the hard work that Shedeur Sanders has put in. And Shedeur Sanders is QB1, whether you like it or not. So Cleveland media and these insiders, you might as well accept it. I see everybody in the comments section, #salute. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, turn your post notifications on so you know every time Simply Ball drops another hot banger. Oh yeah, just in case I forgot, tell a friend to tell a friend. It might not be for you, but it might be for them. And this is going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. Catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.
That's all, folks.